Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Hopefully this video is going to be a bit better than my wheel nut debacle. And this one today is for our wheel lock. We've bought the new van, couple of additions to it. One of them is security, because we've never had to worry about wheel locks before, because when we had the Porto, Alco wheel locks came as standard free with the van. They don't come with this van. To buy them a set, so that's the lock and the receiver, is £300. Yes, it gives you about a 5% discount on your insurance premium. It ain't going to give us the return on the insurance premium that I would like, so we've decided to plump for a wheel lock that doesn't give us discount. Even so, we'll still have it fitted, so it is a form of security. It is a Nemesis Ultra wheel lock, and it's on the van at the minute because we're away. And I'd like to show you about the lock itself, how easy it is to fit, and also how not so easy it is to fit to start off with. But once you've got that first initial setting set up, the wheel lock goes on and off in seconds, literally seconds. So I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you our wheel lock. We're outside the van, and it comes in a nice bright orange box. I say box, this is a bag, inside is a box. Now the wheel lock is fitted to the caravan at the minute, so we'll come to that in a bit. So, inside the bag, I don't know if this is supposed to stay in the box or whether it just sit in the bag. Either way, it's nicely packaged in the box, so I'll keep using the box until the box is unserviceable. And in the box, what you get is, you do get instructions, which for some reason aren't in here, probably in my pack inside the van. You get this little tool here, which is what you use to torque and tighten up that bolt onto your wheels. You get a long receiver, and there's a shorter one which is currently fitted to my van. That fits in place of one of your current wheel nuts, or bolts in my case. You also get a stack of washers, there's plenty of these, and you get a little Allen key. I'll show you what they're for. So it's all in a nice moulded polystyrene box, which will take the securing rod, the lock itself, and a nice cap cover to cover your lock, to keep any water and any dirt out. So that's the box. Here's the wheel lock itself. Here's the cap that protects the lock inside here. The lock inside here is really easy to remove once you've located it. It's turn and then take it off, and that's it. Equally, to put it back on, you can have it anywhere, as long as this slides into one of your gaps on your wheels. You locate it, he says, so you locate it, twist the key, and that's off, that's on, sorry. So let's take it off, and let's go inside the van and show you just how this works. So as explained before, bag, box, bits in the box. This is the business end. So I'm going to see if I can set the camera up, hopefully so you can see it a bit better while I work on it and show you what there is. So I said there was an Allen key. That's the Allen key. What that does is this little locking screw here can be in one position or two positions depending on the length of the receiver that you've got in your wheel. So if you remember, there's a long receiver. Come on, off. So if you remember, there's a long receiver, and on my wheel there's a short receiver. So this would mean possibly that this lock would sit further up. So the Allen key would be in that one. As it is, I use a shorter receiver, so not that one. And I've got my grub screw in that one. So what that's doing itself there is allowing the lock to stay in place. If I didn't have that in, sorry, if I've got it in and screwed up, just that can't fall out. Okay, so it's nice and easy, straightforward, simple method. Put your key in, push it into the receiver, and it won't fall out onto the floor. Okay, so if you do it up too tight, it will lock that in place, but you just have it just so it slides. So this is the lock part. Okay, and the little grub screw sits in here, can't go any further than that, so that can't push out, that can't fall out of your lock. I mentioned about the washers. Now currently I have 2 washers. That will depend on the fit between this in your receiver, so when that's locked in place, and the distance between this shoulder here and inside of the lock itself. Now if you've got a lock that sits further out, you'll need more washers, and they're supplied. So it's a case of, I think I put about 4 or 5 on to start off with, tried to fit it, it didn't fit, halved it down to 3, still didn't fit, took it to 2, 2 is fine for me. It is a nice snug fit, so it's not easy, just flies on straight on. You have to give it a little bit of push to squash this bit of foam. This bit of foam protects your wheels from getting marked by the actual lock itself. So we fit the lock itself in there like that, and then make sure that grub screw is just located on that little keyway, and literally just, you can do it up just so it's just tight, and then just back it off 1/8 of a turn, just to allow your lock to freely move but not fall out. And then when you push it in, obviously that's locked, so you can't squeeze the balls in there. Once you've got it locked on, put your little rubber cap on. That's it. So this arm is the one that goes through your wheel. This slides in here, goes in there, and as you saw when I put the lock on and lock off, that goes through the spokes of your wheel. This locks on to the receiver that's on your car, on your caravan. And that really is it. As I said, the Alco wheel lock, £300, and each one is individual to the wheel type that you have, depending on which shape of alloy wheel you have. Depends on which receiver you use. Basically the locks are the same. They are insurance approved. They give you discount on your insurance. They would give me discount on my insurance, but I don't use them, so I don't get the discount. Like I said, 5% of a premium that's in excess of £400. It's £20 a year, £300 for one lock. If you use 2 locks, that's £600. You might be able to get a deal. It's just not going to give me the return. Might give me a bit of peace of mind. I can understand why people would do, but where I store my caravan is quite secure. It's at my house, it's off of the road. I have 2 cameras sit watching it, and at any one time of the day I can look at my camera and go, yeah, it's still there, or I can see it being wheeled off by a thief. So I've chosen this one. This one set us back about 138, let's say £140. That was an online price. That was via eBay, but it was a caravan shop. I'll put the details probably on the screen as we talk, but I'll put the details below. Yeah, it was an eBay shop from a caravan. I think it's something like Swindon Caravans, not 100% sure. I will confirm that. And that gives me peace of mind that it's another form of security. I have got the hitch lock, and this has got tracker, but it's not an active tracker until I see it's missing, and then I have to tell tracker, then they'll activate the monitor, and then they'll be able to tell where the caravan is. Or if you're unlucky enough that a thief decides to know exactly where the tracker is fitted, they'll whip it out and leave it wherever you left it. We have got 3 security devices: hitch lock, tracker, and the Nemesis Ultra. Nemesis Ultra was recommended by a caravan dealer. Caravan dealer was selling for £165. We did a bit of online shopping and got it for a little bit of discount. So there you have it, Nemesis Ultra wheel lock. It's an easy lock to fit. You don't need to have your wheels off the ground to spin them to get the receivers in the right place. That was another bonus for me, but otherwise I won't know how good the lock is until somebody tries to nick it and breaks it off easily. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's a bit like insurances. You don't know how good your insurance is until you come to use it. Hopefully it won't ever get tested. So I hope you like the video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs up. But leave a comment why you don't like it, why you do something else. Do you use one of these? If you do, great. Let us know why. I have seen somebody, I won't mention their names, leave their lock on and try and move the caravan, and broke the lock, but I don't think it broke the lock enough so it enabled the van to be moved. They know who they are, I'm not going to mention it. We do watch their videos, lovely people, and he's gone and bought another one. So if the first one broke and he thought it was that bad, then certainly wouldn't have bought another one. So the fact that they've gone and bought a second one, so I'm happy with that. That gives me a bit of confidence that they've broken one, they're happy to get a second one. What I was going to say, I mean, you can fit these on any side, any wheel. You could fit 4 if you liked. I mean, let's be honest, at £165 if you bought full price, that's just a little over £330 for 2. That's 1 Alco wheel lock, plus you got 4 lots of problems to get rid of if you're a thief. So I'm going to stop waffling now. Hope you liked the video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.